In a marathon ruling Friday, High Court Judge Sandel Kissoon ruled that the more than 5-week strike by the nation's teachers was legal and justified, and that the government of Guyana cannot deduct or withhold salaries of teachers who participated in the strike. The court found also that the government of Guyana acted unlawfully and discriminatory when it stopped deducting the union dues from the salaries of teachers for the Guyana Teachers Union. Senior counsel Roysdale Ford, who appeared on behalf of the Guyana Trades Union Congress, said that the ruling opens the basis for teachers to be paid a livable wage.
So we have today a case where the workers' rights in this country has been enshrined in law and has been vindicated by the decision of this court. This is a significant and landmark decision.
Justice Kissoon hammered the government over its failure to engage the Guyana Teachers Union over collective bargaining, saying that the government undermined and sidelined the Guyana Teachers Union. Senior counsel Ford agreed with the judge.
The judge used words like criminal, unlawful, unconstitutional, arbitrary. So what do you make of those?
The court tested what happened in these circumstances. The court tested the conduct of the Ministry of Education in its letter that it sent refusing to ensure that the deduction of wages continue.
The High Court in its ruling noted that, quote, teachers lifted their voices and they asked for bread, but they were given stones, unquote. Chief Education Officer Saddam Hussein was not spared. The judge found that he was not credible, fair, and frank with the court. In fact, the court found that the actions of Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Education, Shanil Hussein Uttar, to issue a notice of intent to deduct from the salaries of thousands of teachers who were on strike was criminal.
The court then proceeded to determine the question as to whether the evidence given by Mr. Saddam Hussein was acceptable and appropriate. The court found that the evidence adduced by him was intended to deceive the court. It was misleading and not capable of providing the basis upon which the court can act as a whole on the issues which had to be determined.
Meanwhile, Attorney General Anil Nandlal said that the government plans to appeal the ruling.
To begin with, certainly and not unexpectedly, the government will appeal. In my view, the judge, in that very, very marathon judgment, has committed grave and substantial errors.
In summing up its ruling, the court found that government refused to negotiate increased salaries with the Guyana Teachers Union, despite the fact that several efforts had been made by the union to engage the government on the 2019 to 2023 proposed multi-year agreement. Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.